Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing The Outer Worlds, Murder on Eridanos DLC, and we just spoke to the administrator. He told us he wants us to check up on Cedric, but first we need to go to the VIP floor, so let's see if we can get up there.
What floor would you like to visit?
I'd like to visit the VIP floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Well, how do I get up there?
Huh? I'm not trapped anywhere. Oh, wait, I get it. This is one of Norville's pranks. Almost got me that time, Norville. Now, can I bring you to an authorized floor?
I think I have to speak to the concierge down on the floor, so let's go down to the lobby.
To the lobby we go.
Okay, I am going to take Felix because we're going to be dealing with Toss Ball, and I think I'm going to take Max. I said I'm going to take Ellie, but Max has got that hacking ability, so let's do that. So we need to go here and talk to the concierge. Let's put my weapon away so she didn't get all upset. I need access to the VIP.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Well, I need access to the VIP guest floor.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Oh, thank you. Now we can go over there and you get to see your heroes, Felix. Though Max is also kind of a toss ball, which reminds me, I don't think I kept that toss ball. I didn't keep the toss ball stick for you, and I should have. Oh, level 32, that's not... Oh, you do. You are upgraded. Okay. Oh, this isn't, though. Ooh, no. Let's get you something better. And how about this? Level 27. Okay, how about Max? Max is going to need some better equipment. I am sure of it. This is level 31. 31, that's not bad. But this is level 36. It's the same thing as he's got. Give you this instead. And then for your 36, this is 31. Oh yeah, that does a lot more damage. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, and let's switch your armor. I don't know what you have. Oh, you got a level 20. Yeah, we got to get you something better here. Get you that. Ooh, pink and blue, and then wow, that's only 17. Let's get you this one. There you go. Oh, that's right. I was going to give Felix the... did I keep it? I had the... I had the toss ball. Oh, maybe I got rid of it without thinking about it. I think I did. I was going to give him the toss ball one outfit. I think I got rid of it. We'll give you... Well, is this... This is only 31 armor. You need more armor than that. Okay, let us go upstairs, dudes.
like to visit.
VIP.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
I'm sure you do. She's the one that's flirting with him all the time. Woohoo! We're up here with all your peoples. Okay. Who are you?
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
Yeah, We're just gonna go check around in the different areas here, see what's going on.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you?
Well, I had some questions about Helen's murder. How long have you been with the Rangers?
About half my life. You know I was named third most profitable investment on 2 non-consecutive seasons? Ain't a lot of players who can make that claim. Except for the guys who came in first and second, I guess. I spent the last season injured and almost got sold to the Hephaestus Hammers, but now I'm all convalesced, ready to lay into some Cleo darlings, you know? Really break some legs.
So what brings the Rangers to Eridanos?
Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo Spectrum Brown. Meet the fans, sign tossball cards, that sort of thing. How about you, fella? You after a signature?
Nah, I think I'll pass.
He's just being coy. Anyway, where was I?
Oh, that's
Just
right.
between you and me, Rizzo's ought to cancel the whole event out of respect for Miss Helen.
That's right. He's not a fan of Rizzo's Rangers. I forgot about that. I have some questions about Helen's murder.
Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know?
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keen's cells down at the spaceport. We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking. Guess Constable Keen saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off.
Was Birdie in jail with the rest of you?
No, we lost him somewhere along the way. Or maybe he managed to get away? I can't rightly remember. But he was definitely not sharing a cell with us. That much I know.
Tell me more about Birdie and Helen.
Oh, Birdie was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Trouble is, Birdie was not blessed with an abundance of temper. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke between the two of them.
Do you think Birdie could have killed Helen?
What? Law, no.
Nah.
Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have laid a finger on Miss Helen.
Can you think of anyone who would want to kill Helen?
Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty.
Yeah, I want to go talk to the Prophet next.
What can I
actually.
do for you?
Oh, that's all for now. All right. So we got to talk to him. I forgot that you are not a Rangers fan. I'm just taking everything. Can I? Shh. It doesn't look like I can. Oh, here we go. What do you have? You don't have much money for being a for being so famous. Can you see me over here?
Hey, that's
Oh,
against
he did.
regulation.
Okay, all right.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Carry on.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Classic, semi, I didn't think you'd be able to see it. That's fine. I got the shit out of your pocket. Okay, that's one room. Oh. Well, this one's...
What in the... How... Never mind.
Oh,
I
that's
don't think I want to know.
That's the woolly cow that the one client was talking about underneath. And he said they did get, oh my God, what a mess. Oh, ugh, makes me want to throw up. So this is the woolly cow, huh? Is it alive? Oh, Black Hole Birdie's signed toss ball. This toss ball, signed by Birdie Black Hole Holcomb, was presented to Dr. Margrave on a special guest episode of Space Hospital to thank her for removing a toss ball stick embedded in his head. Wow. Okay. Those are really short beds. Are you...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, don't tell me that Birdie is going to be...
Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room.
Oh, it's
woolly
alive.
cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum.
Oh my God, it's so cute. It's got horns like a goat. And the recommended maximum blood alcohol rate for a woolly cow is? Science. There's some worrying discoloration in its eyes.
An accurate observation, Inspector. This woolly cow is suffering from symptoms consistent with a hangover. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club.
Well, was Black Hole Birdie here? How can you tell?
A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Okay, conclude examination. Alrighty. So you're drunk! A drunk woolly cow! We gotta save. So sad, cow. I'm just gonna leave the door open so when it wakes up, then it will be running around all over the place. Okay, we have a vending machine. I don't think there's anything here, but we're gonna sell our junk. Oop. Okay, we got another door here. Okay, we got a toss ball stick over there in the corner. Or next to the bed. Wow, what a mess! Examine. Oh, I thought, okay, here it is. The Destined Queen, Chapter 2 continued. Two huge shapes suddenly bore down upon them. Helen saw that these were the same creatures she had faced on Maximilian Mercer's ship. From the waist down, they had human attributes, but above were slick and jet black. These were the Descendants' evil agents, half men, half giant, mindless, limbless slugs. Ew. Helen, acting with canid-like swiftness, darted out of the way of the first slug as the first slug struck out with its fangs. Olympus Opal, however, was not as fortunate. So paralyzed was she by the first creature's visage that she could not defend herself from the second. Its teeth clamped down on her neck, and after a few moments' struggle she expired. All of her sidekicks die. Having regained her footing, Helen drew the Spacer's Choice pistols taken from Mercer's corpse, still functioning well despite their economic make, and let loose, and ere the first spent casings met the ground, both slugmen lay in pools of their own blue blood. Apologies, my friend, Helen said sadly as she looked on Olympus Opal's still body, But I wish you had heeded my warning. The colony has lost a great employee today. And with that, she hoisted her pistols and stepped into the Marauder's base. All of her sidekicks die. Well, now she's dead. You know, and I think they actually die in real life. I mean, assigned a tossball stick. Okay. Was that a quest item? No, it was not. So was that a weapon? It was. I think I'm going to give that to you, Felix, because you have... Yeah, it did more damage than that one. There you go. You do more damage with the tossball stick. So somebody had a picture of her and had another one. Still this is a championship one. I wonder if these are more. Well, let's see that. Oh yeah, these are only level 28. 340, and his was 403. Yeah, much better. You keep the one you got. Okay. Here's a door we can't get into. Whose room is this? There's only one person we've been able to... Oh, this room is a little... Oh, this can't be Helen's room. But this is cleaner, more picked up. That looks like a woman's outfit. It's all nice and neat. So whose room is this?
You'll have to show me how to do that.
Yeah, thanks to your hack, I do it a lot easier. A lot better. So this was a woman's. Wonder who it was. Okay. These are all the vending machines. Got into that one. This is it? These are all the rooms? Okay, let's go. Oh, we got rooms on the other side.
Gotta stay limber for the big pennant match. Birdie's a good fella. Powerful temper, though.
So you're one of the reasons.
Birdie Holcomb's the greatest hacker in the league.
Oh, so there are some women on the league. Okay. So the only person I can speak to was Zeke. Better do a save.
Nicely done.
Okay. This one's nice too. This is the guys, maybe. Someone just walked right by and didn't even care that I was in here. Yeah, I can take all this stuff. It's not considered stealing. Weird. Why you guys have all these mag picks? Are you a thief? It takes a thief to know a thief, right? I'm not finding any incriminating evidence anywhere. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
You're a deft hand with a bank pick.
Okay. You take all your little... Come on. There you are. Well, this is the same outfit that was on the other bed. Another safe.
Great work.
Okay. So, okay, there's a room down here. Oh, this has got a terminal we can look at.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, who is this? This is Spencer. Okay. Let's talk to him later. Let's go right back down on this one. Oh, this is their Sir Badge 301, huh? What the hell? Are you in love with this chap? Oh, so sweet. You have a energy canister on your bed. Okay. Yes, I will be talking to you. Look at his room. Okay. Oh, these must be the... Okay, these are his little costumes. I see. Interesting. Let's take a look in the, what's all of this? What a mess. I don't know what to call it. This had a terminal, didn't it? No, it was the other one that had one. Burr Badge. This is that one woman had a thing for Burr Badge. Where'd you go, Burr Badge? There you are. Can we talk to you?
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Burbage 3001 is trained to recognize all board-approved actors. Greetings, fellow star. Your performance in Maverick Johnston's latest drama was memorable.
Yep, I'm a star. Flatter me like it's in your programming. I've never heard of you. I didn't know machines could be actors. I see you've had some work done. Who upgraded you?
Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board-certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior. Grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether.
So you knew Halcyon Helen.
Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse.
Slightly worse? Does that include dying? It almost sounds like you've got a motive for murdering Helen.
Now running shock and dismay protocol. What's this? Helen's death was a murder? How horrifying. Bring that killer to justice, designated authority figure. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles. Randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
Okay. So you're in contention with...
This unit has not yet complete.
Okay. So you're in contention. You were in contention with Helen. So you very well could have killed Helen. But I think it would take somebody a little bit, more finesse.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I forgot about that. Okay, so... Alright, let me get out. I don't, oh, here it is.
Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances.
Poison.
Oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray.
So why is this, were these substances added later?
Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents.
Is it toxic?
These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress in humans. Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained Rizzo Spectrum vodka. The presence of terrorray biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
Improved its flavor. Okay, so this was the poison then, huh? Can I put my weapon away, please? So, Woolrich. Oh, okay, these are all your signed. You have your back to me. Let me get in here first. You got a lot of signed. You even have them on your own wall. What does it say? You are talented. You are magnificent. You are a joy for others to be around. You are definitely not a Z-bit hack, a 2-bit hack. Okay, so he has some he's got some issues. Sorry, my eyes are so bad I can't read it. You bring light. You bring something to the world around you through the art of theater. So you have a little bit of you have issues about yourself, don't you? Wow, his place is nice and clean too. You're just right there, so I don't know if I can pick that. Can I? Just go ahead and save. Shh. I got it. How about you? Can I pick you? Oh, you have Spencer's. Oh, we got a letter. High Society cigarettes. So we have a letter, huh? Too cheap? Okay, that doesn't help me any. To Chief Anwar, how many times must I speak to you about your inept meal preparations? Not too salty, it upsets my palate. Not too sweet, it upsets my palate. No manners, I hate them. No nanners, I hate them, and no triple kill. I'm allergic. I come to you time and time again on 35 different occasions. In fact, yes, I have actually counted. And what do I get in my after lunch pre-dinner? Fried nanners on a bed of braised tripical. I'm through with peering over your shoulder, clearly instructing you on how my meals must be prepared if you're simply going to ignore me. Instead, I shall say this. Should I become ill for any reason at any tangentially related to your cooking, I shall make positively certain that management not only strips you of your job, but your uniform as well, and deposits you nude in the Wilderness Exploration Reserve to be torn apart by Manasars. You'll rue the day you oversalted my saltuna. Okay. Do we have any other letters that we picked up that I didn't even notice? No, it doesn't look like we do. Oh, we have something here. It's just a examine. Danger close by. Spencer Woolrich, Act 7, Scene 15. Oh, he's trying to write one. Open at the pilot house night. Johannes Danger, played as always by the dashing Spencer Woolrich, stands, hands clasped on the roof of the pilot house. He is deeply absorbed in thought, his furrowed brow and downturned lips making his refined face look all the more handsome. There is a knock on the door. Enter, Lyle. Enter, Lyle, Danger's faithful manservant. Lyle, sir, what's the matter? Everyone's looking for you. They wanted to celebrate how you single-handedly saved Eridanos from Boss Master and the Descendant junk ship. Danger, ah, Lionel, thank you for coming to get me. I'd love to rejoin the others, truly I would. But when I fired my home-built anti-craft cannon, destroying the junk ship with a single shot, a flaming piece of shrapnel landed in the middle of the Riesel's distillery. Several workers were killed, but worst of all, the damage to the facility will take thousands of bits to repair. Sir, you were much too hard on yourself. Though the facility was damaged, you saved hundreds of lives by destroying the Descendants. If those people had been freed by the Descendants, that is, killed, the losses in future capital would have been much worse. You've saved our corporations from that fate. Perhaps you're right, my friend. Perhaps you're right. I am, sir. Now, come along. Let us drink a refreshing bottle of Riesel Spectrum Brown in celebration of your victory. I'd like that very much. So he's writing his own etherways, is he? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think he's the one. Shall we read his terminal before we speak to him? Welcome, Spencer Woolrich. Reminder, you have a fingernail golding appointment at 5:30 tonight. All right, so from S. Woolrich to management, subject new room urgently demanded. Oh, that's right. He's the one that kept wanting to get upgraded. To management from Spencer, subject new room urgently demanded. There seems to have been some kind of mistake. When I first arrived at the Grand Colonial for this unveiling, I was led to a small sitting room, the kind that an individual might be allowed to relax in with moderate comfort before being led to his actual quarters. It has been a week and a half, yet no one has arrived to deliver me to my actual room yet. If I didn't know better, I might assume that this was meant to be my actual room if I didn't know better. I might assume that you tried to place Spencer Woolrich, star of hundreds of serials, the hero of Etherwave sets colony-wide, in a room where he can hardly walk from one end to the other without bumping his toe on the foot of the bed or his shoulder up on his desk. I might even assume that Ruth Bellamy was placed in the Grand Colonial Penthouse Suite on purpose rather than by mistake, but I'm sure the issue will be rectified soon, and our positions will be swapped. I hope you won't try to tell me anything to the contrary. S. Woolrich. So from management to S. Woolrich, subject regarding new room. Mr. Woolrich, while the Grand Colonial staff understand your consternation at being placed at the VIP guest level of the Grand Colonial, we're afraid that there was no mistake. Ruth Bellamy, as current spokeswoman for the Spectrum Brown unveiling, is currently slated to have the penthouse suite. An actress of her station deserves only the best. The VIP guest floor comes in very close as the second best section of the hotel. The penthouse suite is only about twice as large as your current lodgings, and the amenities it provides are only perhaps 3 or 4 times better than those you have access to now. Your current lodgings are proper for an actor of your caliber. If you have any other requests, we'll be sure to respond to them after we get to Miss Bellamy's, the Grand Colonial Management. So he's on the same floor as the Rizzo Rangers, not liking it. From management to all guests, subject guest safety. We're sure you've no doubt heard of the horrible event that occurred in the Grand Colonial Ballroom earlier today. While we know that many of you are concerned for your safety, take heed. We've heard your concerns and know that nothing quite says safety like dozens of guns. Armed security will be present all throughout the Grand Colonial, on every floor except employee floors, 24/7. Really go about the hotel premises and spend to your heart's content without worrying about someone shooting you in the back of the head. Management. Yeah, but then they have all those crazies everywhere. Okay. They have all the crazies everywhere. I just wanted to make sure that was it. Okay, let's go talk to Woolrich. What do you have to say for yourself?
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready?
You know you're getting old.
You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
Charm, I can offer you something better than philosophism. Why don't we go someplace private? Draw your weapon. Oh wow, how did you know I was a captain? You'll never take over Hellison, you know. Oh, you'll never take over Hellison, you fiend. So I'm play acting with them here if I do that. But you know, you're getting old, dude. You'll never take over Hellison, you fiend.
How does the scenery taste? Good, I trust. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Now, this is curious indeed. Who are you? How did you get in here?
Well, I'm here to investigate the murder of Hellison Helen. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Name's Hawthorne, I'm a ship captain. Name's Corinne Foley, I'm a ship captain. Just a marauder, no sudden movement. I'm going to take everything not tied down.
What a quaint claim. You're so adorable. I won't even call security. No, really, I mean it. You've most certainly endeared yourself to me, and I think I know why you're here.
Of course you do.
Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal.
Oh my God.
Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
Well, I'm not here for an autograph. I'm here to ask you some questions. Make a rude gesture. How about you sign this? Why are you asking to sign things? Are you okay? Yeah.
I should think so. Signing things has always been a delight. I've even perfected the flourish on the end of the W. By the by, how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Do you derive some kind of pleasure from wasting people's time?
Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in.
I think it was you.
No, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me.
Oh.
Back when I starred in The Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Well, he was poisoned himself, though. But he could have poisoned himself to... Is he smart enough? He's kind of have violet-colored eyes. Are they more violet than blue? I don't know why the light keeps shining weird on him. I think it's because of the lighting behind him. I don't know. But is he smart enough to have poisoned himself to deflect attention from himself? I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel. I'd like to ask you about the murder. Who are you exactly?
I'm sure you're joking.
No.
Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels.
Parvati would probably like being here. Oh, sure, you were that guy in that one serial.
Come now, I'm sure I would have made more of an impression than that. Could I have really fallen so far behind the times?
Yeah.
Did you ever see me in The Masked Marketeer? The Busker of Byzantium? What about episodes 13 and 190 of Princess of Hephaestus? And who could forget From Halcyon with Love? I was great in that movie. Even if I was starring beside a 2-ton bucket of bolts and a woman with no talent.
Oh, you're referring to Helen, huh? So, Busker of Benthium, Helen wrote a bee to implicate her killer before she died.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, don't you? If you're going to come after me, I expect evidence, unless you want to be smacked with litigation. Smacked!
Well, I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Oh, he's the guy that was making all those canned pies, and he said he was too busy to talk to me. According to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned. Why didn't you go to the clinic for your poison, for your stomach point?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
So, according to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
Well, Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Yeah, I think you poisoned her. Can you think of anyone other than the chef who would want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
Oh my gosh, you're douchebag.
Very well, then.
Got a few more questions to ask you about that poisoning.
Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. But I suppose we may discuss it further.
Nope, that's all.
Very well, then.
I want to ask you about the murder.
Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How was it that Bellamy met her end?
Why are you so curious?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
Well, all right. Speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim? Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Must not have been too flattering, always starring alongside a younger actress. Did you consider yourself a friend of hers?
I'll ask you this. If you'd been the star of cinema for years, then suddenly found yourself scrounging for bit parts while a younger person stole the limelight, how would you feel?
Jealous.
In short, the two of us weren't close. But that's not to say my dislike of her was so extreme that I tried to do anything drastic. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
Is it? Speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim?
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
So what were you up to at the time of the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Got anybody else who can corroborate that? You were meditating, really? Okay, back to my other... Yeah, do you have anyone to collaborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
So you were meditating, really?
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
Okay. How long have you worked with the prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should.
Yeah, she's my next stop. Okay, back to my other questions.
I'll answer whatever you wish.
Back to other questions.
I suppose that is enough on that grim subject.
So I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I found a bottle of tainted liquor. Might have had something to do with your poisoning. I spoke to Burbage. He told me you upgraded him. Yeah.
I did indeed. With Halcyon Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. Burbage is no exception. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So I decided to make some modifications, installing him with some of my old serial quotes as, I think, improved his range. The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. He's much quicker on the draw now, though he's still a machine.
Oh, I found a bottle. See? Quicker on the draw. I still don't think Burbage would do it. They're too clumsy. I found a bottle of tainted liquor. Might have had something to do with your poisoning.
That, yes. Yes, I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints.
Well, I've got my eye on you, dude.
I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched.
Oh my gosh. No. So something updated as we were speaking to him, the man. Speak with Shep and War. Spencer claimed that someone had poisoned his meal right around the time of Helen's murder. He said he'd had frequent arguments about his meal preparations with Chef Anwar, the Grand Colonial's premier chef. It's possible that the chef is involved in Helen's poisoning, so he discovered a liquor bottle in Spencer's room that contained traces of Terra Ray bile. Okay, so we need to go down and talk to the chef. So I think we've got to all the rooms here. We have all up here, all down here. Yeah, because there's the vending machines. Yep, we got everything here. Let us go down and talk to the chef. Oop.
What floor would you like to visit?
The lobby, please. I think that's where he's at.
To the lobby we go.
Yes, he is, because he's going to be over here. And then over here. Here we go. Now, I know you're making all those candied pies. I understand, though that just sounds horrible, but I have some questions this time.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
So, sprat ribs, why are you talking about Boo? Don't you care about the crime that just occurred?
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
Irrelevant. I'm here to investigate. I think you should, Brett, with this lockdown, you can't get any fresh ingredients.
Well, that's not entirely true. There are the purpleberry orchards and, no, you're right. I can't afford to skimp. Who exactly are you anyhow? What is it you want?
Well, frankly, I don't know why I'm here. Everyone keeps telling me I'm an inspector. I'm here to investigate. I want to catch House and Helen's murderer. Then I think I'd like to relax. I'm here to investigate Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
You're the inspector?
Yeah.
Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Did you prepare all of Helen's meals? You seem pretty weed to your... Oh, you seem pretty wed to your craft. Were you in the kitchen all the time at the murder? So you said you were the hotel chef. What's that like?
I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding After all, I can take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. No one else can even hope to compare.
So you seem pretty wed to your craft. Were you in the kitchen at the time of the murder?
No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients.
Fetching ingredients? What do you mean by that? Did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
So Helen's last meal was poisoned. You're sure no one else was involved? Surprised you could admit to that so openly. You're sure no one else was involved?
Well, yes, I'm positive. Why?
Helen was poisoned and no one else touched her meal. You poisoned her? Something about this isn't adding up. Why don't you tell me the truth? Are his eyes shifting around? They are. I needed to make sure I got the poisoner's confession. You've been a big help. Well, if Helen was poisoned and no one else touched her food, you poisoned her, right?
Oh my lord, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Alibi's a little thin here. Why should I believe anything that you're saying? Why were you being so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended? Any idea where I might be able to find Bellhop Owens? Yeah, what was Spencer Woolrich doing around the kitchen?
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting.
Complaining.
He seems to enjoy complaining in person.
Yeah.
While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much.
I kind of agree with that.
If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here.
So any idea where I might be able to find Bellhop Owens?
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands.
Oh, no.
It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
So why were you being so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Oh, because some Hellison food... Persuade. If you tell me the truth, I might be more inclined to believe the rest of what you say. I know what you did to all those teacup canids. Talk if you want, intimidate. Unless you want me to give you something new to worry about, you should come clean. Let's do the persuade. If you tell me the truth, I might be more inclined to believe the rest of what you say.
Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've heard. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking. And consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
Oh boy. I've noticed I'm not getting any extra points now for when I use persuade and all that, and even lockpicking, so I think I've maxed out my credit, my points. Alibi's a little thin here. Why should I believe anything that you're saying?
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered.
Yeah.
The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything.
Okay.
Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. Guess we'll see if you're telling the truth.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Okay, anything more to say?
Hello again. No new reservations have opened up, unfortunately, so I can't make anything for you right now. You have a look that screams, I have something to ask you about. Well, please, ask away. I have no problem with questions. Why would I?
Okay, that's it. All right, let's see how that updated. The man who chaved. So I got two things here. Speak with Bellhop Owens. Bellhop Owens was responsible for taking meals up to VIP guests, suggesting that Owens may have had something to do with the poisonings. The bellhop was last seen heading to the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and retrieved the kitchen security footage. Security footage of the kitchen would verify that Chief Anwar wasn't the only one handling food in the kitchen. Even if the footage doesn't exonerate him, it at least casts some doubt that he was the poisoner. Okay. So, this just keeps expanding on and on, huh? So we need to retrieve the kitchen security footage and speak with Bellhop Owens. And he's going to be in a whole different area. So we got to go to different areas. I still want to talk to the profitability queen. The productivity queen. I want to talk to her too. She's in a whole different area. But at least here, we've been to these areas. So we won't have to... Yeah, I think I might want to follow up with these first. So that's going to be in another episode. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.